sometimes we feel an obligation as people of faith to say, I'm blessed. How are you doing? I'm blessed in the Lord. Thank God. And you. And we have these colloquialisms that don't really allow help to come in. But tonight we're taking off the mask. The definition of a hypocrite in the Bible was not somebody who contradicted their values as much as someone who hid behind a mask. It was reminiscent of actors who acted in skits and plays but said their lines from behind the mask. And I want to encourage those of you that are listening tonight to take off the mask.
Good evening, friends, and welcome to Let's Talk Faith and Mental Health. I can't tell you how glad we are that you are here. My name is Joshua Dubois. I'm the CEO of Values Partnerships, and I'm so honored to be one of your hosts for the evening. Let me tell you what we're here to do tonight, and then in just a moment, we're going to hear from Bishop T.D. Jakez. Listen, here's what this is all about. Before we turn our attention to that basted, roasted, or for some of y'all, deep fried turkey that is right around the corner, before we hang stockings and ornaments or light a menorah or play Mariah Carey's Christmas album for the first time this season. Some of you are already there. I'm catching up to you. But before we move into that mode and fully get into this holiday season, we want to pause and talk about something that is not talked about nearly enough in our communities, our churches, our country, and that is mental health. And there's a specific focus here tonight. Mental health for people of faith and leaders of faith. Our pastors, our clergy, our lay leaders, folks who are keeping our churches together. Because as we'll talk about tonight, just because...
Now, this God right here, YouTube, now I got a strike for talking about mental health and medicine and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I had to get 7 days off. Now, T.D. Jakez ain't got no business talking about mental health to nobody. He is the biggest satanic devil God have ever seen. And this God talking. And I don't deserve no strike. I'm telling nothing but the honest to God truth. I swear to myself, this God. You know what I'm saying? I know T.D. Jakez' heart, and it don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? He got me where I am right now. You know what I'm saying? With his mental health guidance as chairman. He gonna go to hell with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
If you have faith doesn't mean that life for you is always easy.
See, that's what I'm talking about. They always talking about with faith, it don't mean that life for you is always easy. They a goddamn lie. Anything you ask in Jesus' name, you supposed to get it right then. Devils like you and T.D. Jakez now, y'all the ones holding shit back. We don't supposed to spend money on shit. Everybody's supposed to just get shit free. And we supposed to be servants of God. Just building shit, thinking shit, doing shit. And y'all out here making money, stealing from God. So don't be sitting up there trying to make it like y'all no motherfucking saints. And everything ain't supposed to be easy, which it is.
And we want to talk about how we can better equip those who are caring for others with ways to care for yourself.
Now, how you gonna say T.D. Jakez care for somebody else when he putting hits out on people?
Because you matter. And I can't think of...
How do I matter if I motherfucking let his ass hang me up on a motherfucking cross and crucify him so he could be satisfied with seeing a real crucifixion with his fat satanic ass? You know what I'm saying? Let me show you something. I ain't gonna even let that motherfucker talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you something. You know what I'm saying? Now, Risperidol is for schizophrenia. And I'm God, I'm Adam. I admit I had some bullshit going on with me before, but I damn sure ain't no schizophrenic. That's just things that have to be done, during ascension and descension. You know what I'm saying? And I am not bipolar. I know who the fuck I am. I don't walk down the road saying, turn right, and then I turn right, or turn left, and then I turn left. Or don't go here, and I don't go here. I am kind of like that, but just like everybody else, I just put senses in you. And, if that's not the way, you go the other way. You know what I'm saying? Don't turn right there. You just don't turn right there. It's not something like I'm talking to you in your mind and then you do what I say do and all that there. No, man. And that's what I'm saying, talking about, irritability in children. Giving children this shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking about it's helping children. It ain't none of this shit helping children. It messes up your testosterone. You know what I'm saying? And that takes away from your life. Testosterone is like exercising without exercising. You know what I'm saying? That's where the seeds of man form. You know what I'm saying? It's like exercising without exercising. You know what I'm saying? Testosterone. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you take it, your body already makes testosterone. You know what I'm saying? So when you making testosterone within your body, when you give yourself steroids by injection or by mouth, oral injection. Orally. When you take steroids, the testosterone increases. And it depends on how many milligrams you give yourself, determines how you come down off of it. When you come down off of it, you got to come down, like you say, for instance, you taking 2 milligrams of 2 cc's of testosterone. When you come off of it, you got to give yourself 1.5. Then 1. Then 1/2. Then come off of it. That way your body picks back up and takes off and produces it on its own. But if you taking 2 cc's or 2 milligrams, then, you know what I'm saying, you come off of it and you just come off cold turkey and you just drop it without the 2 or the 2 cc's, then what's gonna happen? Your body just gonna shut itself down of making its own testosterone, because it's gonna lie to its body and tell the body it's got enough. So if it's got enough, it's not gonna make none, because while you giving your own self testosterone, it's not making its own. It's living off you. And then when you take off and you don't go down little bit at a time, you know what I'm saying, it, stops what's already in production. Your body is like an engine. You know what I'm saying? It's a process. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like getting rid of an enemy. If you get rid of an enemy and you getting rid of all these different diseases and different people that's carrying these diseases, different people that's got these, problems, hitting people and stuff like that, like Hittites and HIV-ites and Jebusites, that's Jesus abusers, you know what I'm saying? Jebusites, you know what I'm saying? When you getting rid of them, you got to get rid of them slowly, little by little. You can't get rid of them all at the same time. And then everybody be walking around town seeing a whole bunch of people dead laying on the ground or finding them dead in their houses and stuff like that at one time. Because then all the animals and creeping things will take over, the land. You know what I'm saying? It'll be more animals and stuff than people. You know what I'm saying? So I got to do it little by little. You know what I'm saying? And then I really don't try to get rid of people by killing them all at one time. I try to give people chances to turn away, you know what I'm saying? turn back to God, you know what I'm saying? Turn back to themselves, you know what I'm saying? Be honest with themselves. Not lying and trying to put it all on God and trying to say you supposed to sacrifice God or the children of God. You know what I'm saying? Man, ain't nobody gonna live. You killing, stealing, and destroying. Love ain't gonna live for you, TD Jakes. You know what I'm saying? If you hate and you envy and you jealousy and you strife, we ain't gonna come around you at all. At all. You ain't gonna see God. Only meek and humble. And you can't sit up there and lie and act like you teaching meekness and humbleness. And then next thing you know, you telling them how to pull a trigger of a gun in somebody's face. Now, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't got no goddamn nothing that I need this medicine for. You know what I'm saying? And this God telling it. And I don't deserve a strike. Everything I said, documented. You know what I'm saying? Everything I see is documented.